the relay will inject some value and test this point, and then wait for some seconds, wait for some times, not seconds, wait for some times, and this time we have to set here. We have to set, for instance, 250 millisecond. 250 millisecond, the relay wait, and then it inject the values for the next shots or next point. It is just to reset the differential protection function, or we have the relay should wait. It is not, because after injecting the value and after removing the signals, still there are some pickup and signal. If you check the, for instance, the relay log, and if you check the fault recorder, you can see this concept. If you remove all of the injection, still there are some pickup and trip signal. It is because the relay will keep these signals, because it should be same as a pulse. For sometimes it should be injected. Trip signal is not, for instance, 50 millisecond or 20 millisecond. It should be, for instance, 200 millisecond. That is why the signals even is available even if there is no current in the relay. So we have to wait for some times. That is the point, and we have to set these parameters. The default value is okay, no need to change, but I want to add more points to understand about this parameter. So if you want to change, you can change it here, but the default value is okay. 250 millisecond is okay, and the differential will be reset. The trip and pickup signals of the differential will be reset with this time. Another time is related to the test max. What is test max? If you want, if the relay, if the test kit or test universe want to inject these signals, they calculate some current for the phase side 1 and side 2, and then it inject these values. But for how long? That is very important. It can be, for instance, for 10 seconds, or because there is no trip signal here. But for how long we have to inject this signal? That is the parameter here. For instance, here we set it to 1.5 second. So here you can see the signals for one shot. This signal will be injected to the relay, and here you can see it is for 1.5 second. So for this time the relay will send, and if there is no trip, then it can understand there is no trip. So this time we can set it here. If, for instance, you set these parameters too long, for instance 5 seconds, 10 seconds, then the duration of the test will be much higher, of course. For each test point, for instance, if you want to test this, if you set 10 seconds, then the relay, this test for these two shots will take at least 20 seconds. It is very long. And not only this, but also maybe the other functions will be picked up. For instance, overcurrent. If you inject these values, to the relay, maybe the other function also will pick up and will trip. So that is also another problem. So we should keep it optimal. 1.5 is okay. And if you set too short, maybe it is not enough